You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
Shabalowski.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. Your boy is all right. It's a Friday. So
It's a Friday vibe.
Friday, man. Do you understand?
I know, man.
How you doing? How you doing?
A day, man. I'm chilling, man.
That's
Just out
good.
here with radio vibes.
Wave radio on deck.
Yeah, man. The Jav Thru
Yeah,
show.
so Jav
And we just
Thru.
vibing.
How'd you come up with that name? I like that name. Oh.
Jav Thru.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a drive-through.
Yeah, no,
You know, you pass by, pick up
see
your
this
food.
guy.
You drive by, tune in,
Real quick
catch your
one.
vibe.
Okay.
We on it, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I want to play intro first before we
Okay.
get into the main talk of, like, you know, the day, you know, talking about your music, career,
Right.
and your upcoming project.
Right.
I just want to give them this intro vibe real quick.
Come on, now,
and
let's
then
go.
we get back to business.
Let's go.
All right. You're still with DJ Java on the Jav Thru
One
show.
time.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
I have a great time with my life, and I want to share. I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that you can't fake. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like features that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple.
Father, forgive me for I've really sinned. It's been way too long since my last confession. So tell me, how long has it been since your last confession? Father, way too long. Just way too long. My son, you see, I understand, I quite understand. The thing about confession is it can really be quite overwhelming, I understand. But that's why from my little experience, if I may, it's very important for you to try and seize every opportunity that you get. But my son, look at it. What do you really have to lose? Father, no offense. That exactly is the problem. I don't understand it. I just can't get the point. I can't get the message. I just don't understand.
So what do you have to do? Not the world turns story. Some go holy, others are searching for more glory. I'm making my own journey. That's what a wise man showed me. I off my hat and praise to the legends that came before me. So I hop into a taxi that takes me to my own parish. No last train to Paris. I'm headed for the Atlantis. Shooting range, I practice. I'm practically packing pallets. Now you're witnessing the bishop finally wears his apparel. When the world turns story, I'm just painting with my word and now I'm begging destiny right to unfold. Lord, I stay woke. Father, please lay down your rope so I can climb above the limit that is set. See me rising, then I coast.
Yo, Shavalo, man. Listen, pure vibes right there. That was intro, the confession for Fola Sheva.
Yeah, so.
What's the idea behind that? Because I saw the
Intro.
video. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
man. Intro was like, it's one of them. It was the intro of my album. It was 2017, When the World Turned Story, and I sort of wanted a track or something that would lead into the album. So you have something that would lead going in, so you understand, because obviously the name of the album is When the World Turned Story.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to go straight into tracks. I wanted to build it up. Like you have to understand the whole picture of it.
Yes.
This is story based. So let's go. And that was how intro came about. Really, that was ironically the last track that I recorded on the album. Yeah. So.
yo, because the video was a proper vibe.
Yeah, it was internal, like the idea, shout out to Mr. November.
Hey.
The idea behind that was sort of an internal battle between Fola, myself, and Sheva or Fola Sheva. So in the video, you see Fola talking to an archbishop who is supposed to be my alter ego, Archbishop Fofo. and confessing, trying to explain his own part of the story, that like he doesn't understand what's going on, why are things happening to him this way, and obviously the archbishop or the bishop is trying to tell him or advise him for him to persevere. So you hear, what do you have to do when the world turns story? Some go holy, others are searching for more glory. I'm making my own journey. That's what the wise man showed me. I off my hat in praise to the legends that came before me. Jeez. So I hop into a taxi that takes me to my own parish. No last train to Paris. I'm headed for the Atlantis. Jeez. Shooting range. I practice. I'm practically packing pallets now. I mean, let's go.
Yeah,
so that's the idea. That was the idea.
So this one, Better Know, you featured Osbeezy.
Osbeezy, shout out to Osbeezy. Yes. Yeah.
So how's the creation process?
Well,
this one? Who produced it?
Shout out to Tay Chaplin for this one. So I must have gone to Chaplin's studio, and we're obviously like vibing in the studio and whatnot. And then I remember him playing this particular instrumental or this beat, and I'm thinking to myself like, whoa, like what is this? I could hear like a ukulele playing in the background, and it was live because he plays the ukulele, like he plays the ukulele. Dope. So I was like, whoa,
big ups, Tay.
Big ups, yeah. I took that thing and never looked back with it. Recorded my verse, did what I wanted to do with it, and then I asked Oz if he wanted to come on, and obviously I was honored. He's like, hell yeah, it's like, let's do this, and I was like, all right, cool. And then obviously he gave me a quick 16. And that was
usual.
Yeah, he doesn't. They waste time, not one bit.
Sure, boy.
Big ups.
Yeah, so we're gonna listen to Better Know featuring Osbeezy by Fola Sheva. Still listening to DJ Java on the Jav Thru show.
One time.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
Some don't under it and understand that me, I really got my age. You think I get a taste, and every time you see me, better start correct. You get one chance to make it right. Better know, better know, better know. Oh, yo. So I say, bounce along, get your rhythm on. To the sound of the song, get your ego drowned. Now getting paper is the plan, while rolling up a spliff rocking to Junior Gang. Sheva truly is the man. Booyaka, don't even try to put your fist up on it. Me see you like a Easter bun. Boy, run before you see me clip a gun. No worries, I'm above this. You won't try your luck, no be lottery. Any password, me I go log in. Say I no go blow, so I go, then I brought this. Some don't under it and understand that me I really got my age. Oh, yo. They shooting arrows, so I duck good, call it they bad. So why they hating on the right true son of Gabriel? They wanna label me wrong, like say them did it. When I did walk out overnight, I did set for label. Listen, now I the center like Sunday only said. Showing you my true colors, me, I'm never faded. I'm underrated with this good feeling that I give them. Jehovah got my wheels, so I still tramp on Satan. So any hater, I tell them I'ma see ya later. And then I'm 2 steps ahead like Anita Baker. I'm racing, only my team, me, I will pass the baton. Me, I go swallow any beef until they serve me bacon. Steady gyrating, I come clutch on your station, and then I'm cutting anybody like an operation. Communicating to those who are correlating, and to the music I be making all across the nation. Who born them? Now me they run them. No contest, cause now me go confess. I'm a Martian, so better caution. You say you want beef, so I serve it up in portions. Molten to ice, I'm the lord of the mic. I'm the one that they like, I'm the bomb I ignite. Follow me for really, searching me for real. Friend of me, telling me enemies wanna be friend of me, yeah. Some don't under it and understand that me I really got my age. You think I get a taste, and every time you see me, better start correct. You get one chance to make it right.
Yo, Chevalo, man, listen, Fola Sheva.
You know this now.
That vibe was a different one, man.
Yeah, so better know.
Better know.
The better know.
He had this seaside vibe.
It's man even tried to.
Don't under it.
Yeah, you know that whole patois vibe as well, like that, you know, and that was for me. That was even challenging as well, because that's naturally, I would not say that's naturally my sort of lane, like patois, you know, Jav is not my lane, and so
what made you like dive into
it was
that?
just the vibe I was getting off it. The bounce I was getting off that instrumental for me was just second, like it gave me that vibe, and I just bounce along, get your rhythm on to the sound of the song, get your ego thrown. I don't know, that was just the vibe, the bounce that was coming with it, and just decided to. I think the whole. The first hook of that track came after like 32 bars. Yeah. So I just wanted to, I guess, maybe show off that there was a bit of versatility in there and whatnot. So for me, it was very important for me to sort of go into that area. And challenge done,
Of course. I mean, like, me, personally, I know that you're a badass rapper.
Thank you, brother.
Not even just rapping, like, say, poetic, or like rhythmic, or like rhymes. Shasha, there's always or like a storyline type.
Rapper. That's my sort of my niche. Like I really like storytelling. I mean, not to say that all one's tracks are deep or whatnot, but I like rapping or singing from we start from somewhere and we end somewhere. It doesn't matter what the subject matter is. I might be talking righteous, tomorrow I might be going all ratchet, but the point is that there's a start and then there's an end, not exactly like that. So I like narratives.
I'm a big fan. I don't think you need me to say this on here. You know that
you've been for all my shows. You've been in fact you were even there at my album launch. What are you talking about like that? You've been too many. We go we go back. We go back way back.
So these good times, man. I noticed that you and Oz Busy, you guys have some kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's my.
Well, to be honest, if you need a quick 16, man, Oz is almost like a no-brainer. Like if you want to get it done.
Like now, like yesterday, you get it done. That's my brother. Like we hang out. We are always in the same camp. Do you understand? So I think that naturally there's an organic sort of blend between both of us. Like that. I know his vibe. I know when he's not feeling an instrumental. I know when he might be feeling an instrumental, but maybe clinically or like lyrically, he's not necessarily on his A game. So I know when to be like, let's come back to this. He knows my own strength. He knows my weaknesses. But here's the thing about both of us. He raps as well. I rap, he sings, I sing as well. But then we still don't have the same sound. We can go on the same track, and we even on what's it called? On Better Know that you just played now.
Of course.
You can see my approach on it. Both of us rapped, but you could see my approach on it, and you can see his own approach on it. So it's always
different vibe, but
still works together.
I mean, the synergy is always great when you guys drop records.
Always. Like,
so these good times, man. How was it like in the studio creating this one?
How did Good Times come in? Good Times, that's Shady Business. I think it was
business.
You know this now.
Shady.
We again, Oz and I didn't go into the studio saying, like we need to make an album or we need to make this song. We always I don't even want to, I don't know the total number of songs that we have together. Like I don't want to even exaggerate, but you can literally go in there and pick out maybe 2-3 albums from that, like that. Not saying all the songs are done, but like we always record. That's the point. And it was one of those ones that we recorded that track together in the studio, and that sort of birthed the idea. Let's do a mixtape. And that was how it was. So that was I think the first track that that was the first track we recorded off the project that was supposed to be dropping. It's called Shots, Lime and Rocks. SLR.
So pure alcoholic. It's a drunk vibe.
That's the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
Each of the tracks has there's a track called Ginger. So the alcohol beverage representation of that is dry gin or gin. From the Ginger. So we have another one.
But when you say gin, hope it's not Gordon.
No. Look at this.
Hope it's not Gordon, because we've heard stories.
No, not about
7.3,
bro. So man, that's it. And like I said, it's a no-brainer. Like with him, like we can make music any day, anytime. It's what to release that has often been the dilemma. Like, what do we even really?
Yeah, what do you put? Yeah,
know?
that happens when you like record so many tracks sometimes.
Like that. You too, you
Yeah,
record
I
a
know how it
lot.
goes.
You record a lot,
how
and
it
you're
goes.
very quick. Just in case you don't know how Java is. Java is like this in the studio. No wasting
Sharp.
time. Chap. You can
know-
give
we
it
know where the
5
bedroom is
in a
gonna
day, like that, easily, complete, top to bottom.
Man. So this is gonna be, Fola Sheva, all's busy, good times.
Good times.
Proper
Good
vibe.
time.
I mean, big fan of Fola Sheva, so like,
time.
I know that you guys gonna love this one. You're still with DJ Java on the Jav Thru show.
One time.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
I just wanna have a good time. Spending money with my real guys. Yeah. Tell them honeys made them fall out. Tonight you know we going all out. Yeah. See I go they spray the money, spray the dollar, ready Gucci, Balenciaga. Tripping, made them feel the water. Sipping, made them. See I go they spray the money, spray the dollar, ready Gucci, Balenciaga. Tripping, made them feel the water. Sipping, made them.
I've been checking you for so long. Tell me what your favorite places we can visit there. I've been checking you for so long. Tell me what it mean to get this night all with you, girl. Up with you, girl.
See I go they spray the money, spray the dollar, ready Gucci, Balenciaga. Tripping, made them feel the water. Sipping, made them. See I go they spray the money, spray the dollar, ready Gucci, Balenciaga. Tripping, made them feel the water. Sipping, made them.
Say where you want go. Tell me what's your budget. Why you just a frown though? What's your problem? Island chillin', my can't live. Record spilling like I'm back in college now. That's the problem. I'm fast becoming. I'm all about the vibe, so I pass my current. She says a man is boring. I say, well, I'm feeling. I'ma set you real good, boo. That's my calling. We going back and forth, stop this minor game.
It's all in the name of love.
The way you twist and wind, walk my mind all day.
I've never seen this kind before. I just wanna have a good time. Spending money with my real guys. Tell them honeys made them fall out. Tonight you know we going all out. See I go they spray the money, spray the dollar.
Man like Chevalowski.
You what?
I mean, like, listen, when I listen to your songs, I know that, it's just greatness, man.
Thank you, brother.
There's no
Thank
mediocrity
you.
in
Nothing,
that
you
vibe.
know.
It's just that sometimes the Nigerian listeners are just used to so many mediocre songs, so they don't appreciate proper like rap content.
That's the sort of the battle that we face every day, man. Like,
So how do you plan on overcoming that battle? Because trust me, there's log bedu. We just want to hear the beats and dance.
That's the thing. For me, I'm not necessarily going to compromise certain because I don't do this music thing just because man just woke up one morning and said he wants to do this music. Like man, like I have a lot of passion for music. It's not just that. So for me, I just be persistent, consistent with what I do and try not to, it's not just for me. It's very important to not be stereotyped, I guess, as just a rap because
Very well.
so you see what we're even about to go into now, you'd see a deviation from my previous project where I was doing a lot of rap, When the World Turns Story.
Yeah.
And then that has sort of transcended into a different Fight or Flight now. Is more singing. I don't even think I rapped once on that whole project. Yes, nothing.
So what's the idea with the Fight or Flight?
Fight or Flight is sort of, for me, is more like emancipation. What the whole, I don't want to call it drama, but I brought out When the World Turns Story 2017.
Yeah.
A lot happened from 2017 up until 2019, 2020 when I recorded this new project.
Yeah.
So for me, I just sort of used that opportunity to address certain things that happened or transpired in my life from that 17 to 19, 20. And that's it. So it's more vulnerable. And I think that's why I rapped. I didn't rap at all. I was going to say I rapped less, but I didn't even rap at all. And I think it was just me more pouring out, things from the heart. A lot of things that have happened relationship-wise, friendship-wise, all this kind of stuff. So it was, for me, it was, okay, let's, and then obviously because that was a period where one had to learn a lot of things that had happened, and you realizing that, more like maybe I messed up in this place, or, so it's not just for females. There's a lot of tracks, or there are a couple of tracks on the project itself that are very introspective. Like I'm talking about things from how I see, like how I'm done with like expectations with human beings. I'm done with expectations with friends. Sometimes life will let you down, but so it's not just like females. Exactly what my point is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, dope. Because man, we just need to hear something different from like females and club and popping. Right. This is where you hear records, you automatically think, oh, it's for babes.
That's
now
it.
Imagine if there weren't babes in the world. Are we going to say there will be no music?
Do you know what I mean? I think it's just more from this is my own interpretation of how music is in Nigeria. And I think there's a lot of oppression, a lot of Nigerians are trying their hard work. It's not easy for everybody. So
true.
I can understand the average individual that has gone to hustle or gone to work or gone to go and make ends meet during the day, and on his drive home or when he gets back home, he doesn't want to be listening to something that is reminding him of the oppression, like what is going on again, that I'm a hustle all day, hustle problems no they finish.
Do you understand? Try and enjoy life.
Do you understand? So I think one of the ways that we deal with some of our issues or social issues is we like to jay. Let's turn that music up, and so our tempo is 110, 120, everything. Let's just go. Let's just dance it off away, and that's really what I think happens with our music. But don't get of course, there's a market for people to even the same people. I don't think it's just akin to one sound. I don't think that it's just people that listen to club music don't listen to more conceptual music, for example. Like everybody has their day. There's sometimes where you want to sit back and relax and just
listen to proper vibes,
lyrics, like that. Do you know what I mean? Like that. But on the average, myself included, we all just want to turn up. And you can't blame anybody, for that. And I think that's the reality so far.
Dope. So I guess we should play one track off Fight or Flight.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play The Expectations because I want to actually understand the project and see what to expect.
Let's go.
You get me?
Time.
Yeah, you're still chilling with DJ Jav on the Jav Thru show. I got Fola Sheva in the building still. This is Expectations of his new Fight or Flight EP or album.
It's an EP. Let's call it an EP. I'm not going to call it an album again.
Okay.
No way.
So Expectations from the Fights or Flights EP by Fola Sheva. You still with DJ Java on the Jav Thru show.
Brah.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
I'm done with expectations, it always lets me down. I source some inspiration from my own ability, but I'm far from expectation, I will not deny. I look into myself, oh times I feel it's vanity. I never wanna live this life in silence. I really don't like it. Mama said, hear that voice inside and pray for kindness. I really don't like it. It's not been long, Timotele. Best friend calling on WhatsApp. Says he's done with his lady. Oh boy, she enter me proper. I saw explicit messages. Ain't life a bit? 3 years she been playing me. I've never seen this kind of thing before. I say calm down, I need a breakdown. Keep it real, keep revealing all this. What's up, babe, calm down, I need a breakdown. I hope that you don't feel some kind of way. I'm done with expectations, it always lets me down. I source some inspiration from my own ability, but I'm far from expectation, I will not deny. I look into myself, all times I feel it's vanity. Hey, while I'm trying to navigate my way, them they try validate my way. Why they try tell me quit my day job? Cause they clearly see I'm on my way up. Navigate my way, them try validate my way. I'ma grind, I'ma keep my day job. Flip a sweet face, I keep my cake up. Hey, cause life's gonna let you down. Hey, but the sun's gonna shine in the morning.
Yo, Chevalowski,
You know
as
what
I
time
usually
it
call
is.
you.
One time.
But you already know Fola Sheva for the people that don't know.
Yes.
Yo, that expectation, man, he was mad. Like listening to intro, from intro to Better Know, from Better Know to Good Times. Then expectations is like, yo, is it the same guy?
The same guy. It's the same guy.
So one thing, what do you think, or why is it that rappers at some point just decide to start like singing? Is it like a marketing strategy, or is it like a vibe? Because the thing is, what you just like sang, however it's been pronounced, like it could have also been interpreted in a rap form. Like maybe on a more like calm beat as opposed to a hash beat like a rapper would do. So why do you choose to go the singing route? Because like people who listen to your music, I mean, we could say fuck. I mean, it's online, People who fuck with your music, you get like they're used to Sheva rapping. Like me, I was like, oh yeah, no Sheva. I could have bragged about know Shev, the rapper. And then I say, you know what, this guy the rap die. Listen to Expectations, and boom.
My switch like Baba, no rap, no hip hop,
no rap.
Nah.
So like, why do you think, like generally now, like why do you think like rappers like dive into singing
and
and all that? Well, is there a marketing type of strategy, or I must chop, or rap doesn't pay the bills?
I think it might be a bit of a lot of a lot of elements. For some people, I would say they've rapped, and of course maybe they're not getting the shows. We know of a couple of individuals that started rapping and then they've gone into singing, and we know some people that started doing something and from ballads and they've started like club music whatsoever. For me, I can say my own story. For me, I don't think it had anything to do particularly with funds or getting more money or like from the singing route and whatnot. I feel like for me there's more to me than just rapping. That's why I don't even like when people just say rapper. Do you understand? I know I believe I can rap.
So who you call yourself?
A rapper, like I'm just a musician or guy. Like I play musical instrument. Like I love music. Like do you understand? And one of the things that I feel which is fine like in retrospect now, but one of the things I think that had to happen to me was the realization again that guy, you're more than a rapper. Because when I first started doing music, literally any beat I would hear, I would want to rap on that particular beat. I didn't care what tempo it was, whether it was slow, whether it was mid-tempo or real fast. I wanted to rap because that was my own interpretation of passing a message. But then the messenger realized at some point in time that, guy, you can use your leg, you can also use bicycle, you can use Uber or taxi or any of these. So my point is that I found other ways for me to be able to try, and I'm still learning these things, but I found a different way to channel what it is that I am harboring inside here for me to, of course, like convey it to people. And lastly, with this whole singing thing, I even started singing before I started rapping. Rapping is I don't know if I've learned everything that I have to learn in terms of skill sets with music, but rapping is the last skill set that I even learned. I used to, man, is a church, Jonas, I'm from church, singing in choir, playing instruments in choir. So we weren't rapping in church, we were singing. So I won't call myself a vocalist because I'm not a vocalist. Like I won't go for voice, the voice or something like that because I don't sing. I'm not like, I don't
know the choir stuff.
No, I'm not on the choir stuff. But like, of course, I can hold my own notes or hold my guard.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
really.
dope. Because like sometimes, man, I just wonder like these people singing because to be honest, not any like diss to the singers and everything that we know because with the world like getting digital and stuff, like we know that you don't necessarily need to be like a good vocalist to actually like sing or like, orchestrate vocals and stuff.
Some of the greatest legends don't even necessarily have vocal range.
You understand?
Like
they don't have vocal range.
Yeah.
But then it's just like weird when you actually see a known rapper like getting some notes that like known singers can't get.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I get the point. I think that some people switch up because they've been in the rap and they just feel like this one doesn't necessarily pay the bills or why. I don't know, like I can't speak for everybody, but I can say my own literally is that I just realized that, dude, like why is that the only way you want to express what it is that you want to express? Like that you can't sing, so my guy, put pen into paper and start singing. Like, but here's the most important thing for me. I wouldn't force my direction with the music. So if you played me an instrumental now, I'm not going to tell myself rap. I'm just going to allow the instrumental in a weird manner, not to sound deep or anything, but in a weird manner, allow the instrumental to take the driving seat and tell me where you want me to go with this. If it speaks to me in hip hop, like the last thing I even recorded a couple of days ago was rap. But proper rap. But then the day before it was more melodies and so it's whatever it is, man. Like for me, to be honest, as long as you're passing that message and you're delivering it in a way that you're proud of and is compatible with your belief system or what have you, I'm good to
your
go.
Mood.
Yeah.
No. Appreciate that, man. Dope. So like we're still gonna play some tracks off the Fight or Flights EP. This one is really interesting that I just really want to know the London Bridge. Because I know that got my girl Olamide on there.
Word, man.
You know, because like quick one, I mean Lamide, you know, like she wasn't, you know, she was in high school, that's like all that vibe, our person, you know, and I've always been like, yo, why can't she just go fully on this
on the music?
And she's always been paranoid me that, yo, we've done a lot, but you don't want to bring me up. I'm like, there's so many people that just come out the wrong way.
Right.
But they're just excited, you know, because music can give you some kind of mirage. You think, oh, this is how it is. And then you get there and realize that it's deeper than that too.
Yes.
Because you think, oh, you're just going to go there, 1,000 streams, 10,000 streams, you see $10,000.
Doesn't work like
or
that.
Or 10,000 Naira.
It doesn't work
you
like
get me? So like when I see her like on features or like, you know, like different kind of songs, whether like doing the vocals or assisting with co-writing, I'm always like happy because I actually got her on Ajibota's album.
That's serious.
The whole
serious.
Lagos album, in 2017, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, she did like some kind of medley on there. So what's the vibe with this London Bridge and why Olamide? Because like, you know, you just kind of resurrected her again.
Do you understand? Olamide, first and foremost. Yeah. And the most important thing in all of this is the fact that she, in her own merit, is a fantastic singer.
Trust me.
Her vocals are
amazing,
ridiculous. So that's there. But we both know that it takes more than this in this industry. It's not just your skill sets or whatnot. So there are different things that we also have to incorporate into like your craft. It's not just you know, as a football player, for example, it's not just the fact we've seen so many football players that you have the skill set, but if you don't have the drive, you don't have all of that like that. Then, so of course, I'm not saying that with her. I'm just saying, generally speaking, is more than that you need. With Olamide, I've always worked with Olamide. That one is, and I don't think I would ever stop because I think we get each other in the studio. aside that, we have a very good bond. Like that's my daughter. Do you understand? That is my
easy
daughter.
To bond with her,
exactly. Very, very, very easy. And so it's always straightforward with that. And of course, like she's somebody too that is very adamant, very eager. She would like literally hit me up and be like, "Yo, when are we doing that?" So she even puts me on my own feet. And I like the fact that her songwriting too has it really, really improved. Like, so we were even in the studio like 2 weeks ago, thereabout. Yeah. We're recording a new song with Top Chef or Culture. He calls himself Culture now.
Okay. Culture.
And yeah, so and
I almost thought that was Cardi B's daughter.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, and I remember her, giving her own input, correcting some of my own lyrics as well in there and all of that. So she's there. I think that we all have our individual responsibility with her because, again, one doesn't necessarily know her own story and her own challenges that she'll be facing. Not everybody has the luxury of waking up in the morning and going straight into the studio to do what you want to do. For some people, they have their own vocation, they have things that they do and all of that.
Their own rituals.
Yeah, exactly. Do you understand? So I think that it's one of those ones that I think that everybody has to just, us that we love her on that platform. Yeah. Everybody does you do your own part. Do you understand?
The little you can do.
Exactly. So you just reference something about her on Ajebota's on like that.
Yes.
That's one. And other ones there, the other ones in front as well. Yeah. Me, I'll just do my own part as well and be like, yo, I want to record with you. I want to do this. I want to do that. And she, on that song, London Bridge, I couldn't have even like seen any other person that would have justified it in the way I wanted to justify that particular, because that's one of them very like sort of vulnerable tracks for me on that project. So I wanted to meet somebody that, there are other people too that can sing, but I don't think we would meet in that summit like that because I'm bearing my heart out to you at this particular point in time. So I needed somebody too that connects with me on whether it's Sheva or Fola, like we connect together. So Olamide gave her a call again. She was there the next day. That's my point. Like that, the next day, this thing. You understand? The next day, listen to the track. Before I even said one or two, she was already humming one or two as well. Boom. No time done, and that was it. Shout out, man.
Yo, shout out Olamide, man. Olamide girl. We're not talking about Olamide. This is a special breed.
Ola or Pearly.
Ola or Pearly. You can also follow her at Blue Pearly on Instagram. She's amazing still. Anytime you need a hook, she got you. Anytime. We're still on the Jav Thru show with DJ Jav. We got Fola Sheva in the building. This is London Bridge featuring Ola. Blue Pearly, Olamide.
One time.
Whichever you want to call her. You get me. And this is off the Fight or Flights EP. You're still chilling with DJ Java on the Jav Thru show.
Wow.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
So far, you let me down. See me thinking we could settle down. But it's over, we don't need to work it out. These expectations went too far. This London Bridge is falling down. Every time you shouting, every night you cry. You tell your friends I'm angry, I'm a waste of time. I think I need some miracle. I go down and I pray. I'm tired, you're so difficult, I don't know what else to say. I don't need a pity party, I just need some space. Screaming I'm the guilty party, I made some mistakes. Tell me what's the matter, how we fell from grace. Everything on scatter, we so live and far, you let me down. See me thinking we can settle down. But it's over, we don't need to work it out. These expectations went too far. This London Bridge is falling down. Why you asking if I'll be fine? You barely let me speak my mind. situation's perfect, right on time. And you put it on me, put it on me.
Why'd you play this childish games? You're still stuck in your silly ways. All this back and forth we do, I no longer vibe with you.
Yeah. You see, I don't ever wanna mess with you no more. Every day stress. She says I'm in love with my ex. I'm in love with my ex. So one shot on the low, I can't let go. You're still playing games like Nintendo. I'm done with your stress, oh. So far, you let me down, let me down, let me down. See me thinking we could settle down, settle down, settle down. But it's over, we don't need to work it out, work it out, work it out. These expectations went too far. This London Bridge is falling down, down, down.
Listen, London Bridge is falling down. It's crazy, man. Olamide just keeps doing justice, man.
You know this.
You gotta love her, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, she always comes through. It's not even a joke.
She always attacking me, bro. You never put me in your songs.
You should. I'm now stamping my foot down, and I'm telling you, you need to do that.
Yes.
You need to hit up and let her lace a couple of hooks for you. Choruses and melodies and all of that stuff.
Yeah, but to be honest, I love the fact that you put her on and like this is your EP. It's not like some track that you're gonna be hard drive records. Artists have hard drive records. Trust me, like it's just like me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Say that.
My first album, I recorded so much. I put out just how many 10.
Facts.
And then the rest now I'm listening to them. I'm like shit. Is there still space? Okay, no space. So I'm in my head. I'm like, okay, so these tracks are never actually going to come out.
Right.
Well,
you never know. Like you can always fix them. Like say for example, 2023, God keep us alive.
Amen.
You might listen to something and you might connect with it on a different level that particular time, and you say to yourself, you know what, I need to, go edit this stuff. And what have you? So I think it's tracks never go to waste. It's your discography at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, So this track is special because I see Avala, and I mean, Avala after the whole Big Brother vibe, I was always like, yo, what are you even doing? Because I felt that she was gonna take the whole crowd from that particular area along with her. So anytime I see her on tracks, maybe hard track or a feature track that she's on or whatever the case is, I'm always excited because I'm like, it's good. Your fans should actually know that you're doing this as well as doing that.
Right.
Do you get? So how did this track come up? Like, you just hit Avala, let's reincarnate your career, or like?
That was another one that was kind of in the works. So Culture, or Top Chef, he had produced that particular instrumental, and I listened to it, and to me I was like, this is one of them ones where again it's thin lines, like and all that was sort of coming into my head, or like I could reminisce about where like sort of situations where I've been in where it's been very very precarious, like we've been on levels or foundations that have not necessarily worked for both parties, at the end of the day. So she was in the studio as well. One of them was she likes studio. I don't care what even anybody tells me. Avala's first love is studio music. She loves her music. Do you know what I mean? So she was in the studio. She starts coming up with one or twos, and that was it. I've done a couple of tracks with Avala before as well. So we don't have issues in terms of being in the studio or whatnot. And she did her thing like that. That's another person too that, like, for that track, I am so happy that I'm so happy that she was able to come into the studio and she was able to do her thing, and she hammered it. Like, I couldn't have asked for the delivery of that. We even shot like a studio video for that song as well.
Really?
Like,
is it gonna drop?
Yeah,
sometime.
See, this project has been going back and going back and going back and going back. I would love to give my justification as to Corona, but that wouldn't do justice to that itself, to be honest with you. So I'm sort of, I have it mapped in my head in a manner of speaking that, this has to drop, this has to drop, this has to drop, then this has to drop.
Yeah.
And I think I'm sort of chained to because those things haven't dropped, so I can't drop this one. And I don't want to make some of the same mistakes I made with my album when I dropped it in 2017 of just dropping with no necessary sort of marketing strategy or panning out, that blueprint like that. I didn't really have that. But for me, dropping that album I did that album not for fans, quote unquote. I did that album for myself because I'd started music, and prior to that time it had been a start stop, and I'd been hoarding music. So at some point in time I just said to myself that like I can't physically keep going like this. So for me, it was very important for me to just compile what I thought was a body of work for me to release, and that I did that. And as soon as I did that, I felt
you felt a whole body.
I felt it, Jav.
Yeah,
like I felt it off my back. Trust like you know what? That's it. But so now my point is now I'm more concise, more precise, and more like I strategize what it is that when I'm dropping like that, because you can't just be dropping music just for only your fans or your friends and family,
friends and family.
Friends and family.
Day, like as much as a hobby, as a vibe, it's still a career.
It's still a career. People still make a living exactly. So
because it's something I'm thinking about it, because easily in Africa they'll say, it's the ones that like people dance to that go far the most. That's why I go back to when I say, rappers now switching into singing because they feel like you need to pay the bills. Yeah. And we have good examples. We could name some. I mean, you see Dremel, you see some other people like Dope Had, rappers. You see Emma even, that would think will never try to go into a singing vibe, and then they go into a vibe and, it probably blows up, and then they probably start eating, and then they forget the fact, perfect example, Ice Prince.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, hard rapper, and now like,
but here's
my
it's not a counter, but it's more of maybe because it's something that has happened to me too, or because I'm in that realm.
Yeah.
I can also understand it from that. But if in fact, let me quantify it. Like 85-90% of the names you would mention that have transitioned from like hardcore rap to singing, go and do your background check. You probably see that they are church people or like they grew up. My point I'm trying to raise is their roots. For you to go back to that singing, your roots now singing. Yeah. Do you understand?
So I guess that's why Modnai never sang.
Yeah, my guys in 1970. Let me hold my tongue.
So you get me. Thin Lines. Listen. Yeah. This is Fola Sheva featuring Avala. In case y'all don't know, Avala, the ex-BBN housemate from last year, still a dope Afro house singer, but does love R&B and love like dope vocals, on there. This is off the Fight or Flights EP, coming soon. When is the date?
November, by God's grace.
November. And I'm very sure some videos of some songs are going to be shot by Mr. November.
Mr. November, so he already knows. We've shot a couple of, like I said, in studio videos for that. So Thin Lines, we've done for Thin Lines.
Content.
Yeah, content. Yeah. Magic Carpet, Expectations that we've played, and I think a couple of other ones anyways. Like that. So yeah, again, is to prepare, and when it's time to deliver well, not half measures anymore. Yes. Like we can't afford to be doing that no more.
Stuff. Yeah. No.
They said no, that mediocrity stuff.
No, not that mediocrity. Like we need to go all in ASAP.
No.
So this is Thin Lines, Fola Sheva featuring Avala. You already know you're still chilling with DJ Java on the Jav Thru Show.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I want DJ Java. I need him right now.
Your love for me keeps hibernating, girl. Sometimes I feel like you're so cold. In my feelings now I'm asking, how long can this go on? Far too many roads we've taken, yeah. Roadworks and gates closed, but we don't have time to go slow. Traffic lights no longer working out. Oh baby, I don't think that we could work this out. Oh darling, we can't blame love, we didn't get it right. Oh baby, I don't think that we could work this out. Oh darling, lights off, curtains down, we've reached the end. We've been crossing thin lines, yeah. Did you read what I wrote to you? Yeah. We've been crossing thin lines, yeah, yeah. Did you read what I wrote to you? 3 whole pages and some drops of tears, but then all I know is I was not prepared for the situation. Though I must confess, we've been going round in circles. I just think that we should settle. 3 whole pages and some drops of tears, but then all I know is I was not prepared for the situation. Though I must confess, we've been going round in circles. I just think that we should settle. Oh baby, I don't think that we can work this out. Oh darling, we can't blame that we didn't get it right. Oh baby, I don't think that we can work this out. Oh darling, lights off, curtains down, we've reached the end. We've been crossing thin lines, yeah. Did you read what I wrote to you? Yeah. We've been crossing thin lines, yeah, yeah. Did you read what I wrote to you?
I won't even lie, I feel like I was in the dark, like I'm in a role play, I can't even lie. Say you never leave me, but you know it's not true. You're living life, living life. I won't even lie, I feel like I was in the dark, like I'm in a role play, I can't even lie. Say you never leave me, but you know it's not true. You're living life, living life.
Oh baby,
I don't think that we can work this out.
oh darling, we can't blame love, we didn't get it right. Oh baby,
I don't think that we can work this out.
oh darling, lights off, curtains down, we've reached the end. We've been crossing thin lines, yeah. Did you read what I wrote to you?
Man like Shabalowski.
You know what time it is now.
Bro, talk to me. Listen, I like the vibe of this project, bro.
Thank you.
Like, I like the fact that, you know, it's not so aggressive. It's warm. It's the kind of vibe that people who just want to tune into, you know, to just get away from all this hustle and bustle vibe. And the singing worked, actually. And this thin lines, I mean, Avala brought her A game.
She did though.
Avala always brings her A game, you know. She got more records.
She be trying. Yeah, she's been recording, you know.
Yeah, no, she's got an album coming soon on EP or some vibe.
Yeah, she's on it.
I mean, we're ready when she's ready, man.
She's ready.
You get me? Fight
ready.
or Flight EP,
Yeah, so.
according to Fola Sheva, is going to be dropping November. You know, he still has all the World Tour story.
Yeah, so when the World Tour
which you
story.
coming around. I mean, that dropped when?
That dropped
like
2017. So that's 3 years ago now. It's done his business. It's done his thing. It's done
3 years.
So 3 years, like joke.
Bruh.
Just like that. Trust me.
Well, you know, like you said, it's good like you dropped those records because it could have just been.
It would. Do you understand? Like it would have been hard drive. You know, and that's for me personally. Like I love studio. Yeah. I love studio. I spend like once I leave here now, I'm most probably going to. It's a Friday.
I mean,
I'm most probably going to go into the studio.
I mean, right now we have the curfew. There's no more ginger.
Do you understand like that? So and even me, I did read now. Like man's
you get
trying
me?
to. Do you understand?
No,
like,
this is is a recoup season.
Yes, exactly.
We spent a lot. This is time to use our head.
I was on live yesterday. And I was talking to a lady yesterday about Moshe DK about self-discovery and what have you. And I think that's one of the things that for this project is as well.
Yeah,
it's kind of giving me that acknowledgement, I guess, that dude, you're on the right path. You're doing what because for me, I've reflected a lot this year. And
True.
I think that's crazy, you one can tell from, again, this project has to do with more like things that have happened since the last project dropped 2017, but it's not just in one area. It has to do with other things as well. And so is it one of them ones that I don't even want you to listen to it if you're not going to listen to lyrics, or you're not going to listen to what I'm saying. If you're
content,
yeah, exactly. You need to listen to the content. You need to listen to the instruments, because I even use live instruments for it as well. Like I had people come in to play live instruments in there. I did some live instruments as well. Shady, Ebro, everyone came in like on board to do this thing, and people with their input. So it's one of those ones that if you're coming to listen to Tungba, wrong place, and I'll refund your ticket money. You're in the wrong
you also
place,
refund their listening.
I beg, I don't know what they're listening to.
So we can't obviously play all the tracks of the EP. I have been privileged to play Expectations, London Bridge, Thin Lines, and I'm also privileged to play this one called Destiny. I love the fact that I started with Expectations and I'm ending with Destiny. Because at the end of the day, we all expect something to happen, but then we also have an ending.
Yes.
And we also have a destination. That's where Destiny comes in.
So Destiny is the first track on that project.
Yeah.
And it sort of sets the pace for me. So it's called Fight or Flight, Thoughts and Expectations. Okay. And that has to do with fight or flight. First and foremost is, your hormone when your back is against the wall.
Yeah.
It's sort of like your reaction. So when something is happening to you or you feel endangered as a human being, like they taught us in biology, you have that fight or flight hormone that kicks in. So you either fight that thing or you duck out. You fight or flight, thoughts and expectations. And a lot of it has to do, again, very introspective, very self-aware of things that have happened to one. In other words, what you've done to me, what you've affected in my own life, what I've also done to you and stuff. So Destiny is one of them ones where I'm taking the responsibility because I cocked up this time. So I'm sorry I'm not that perfect. I'm sorry I never called you back. Heaven knows I've been misbehaving. So
of course
it's one of them ones that you understand I have been misbehaving. So you would, from Destiny, it will tell you, it sort of sets the pace of, whoa, this guy is really opening up on this track. So I guess what is going on? What are the other 6 tracks going to be talking about? So that's Destiny.
Yo, Destiny, man. I can't wait to hear this properly. I can't even wait for you guys to listen to this and anticipate the album, the EP. You know me, once the track past 1 or 2, I just think it's an album, because when you put a body of work together, you get me? Like, it's an album. It's a full-blown body of work.
Yeah.
And listening to Expectations, London Bridge, big ups Olamide, Ola, Pearly. Also, she's at Blue Pearly on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow her, dope babe. Listen to Thin Lines, Avala in there. Avala, looking for Avala, doing her thing.
So.
Keep supporting the babes, amazing. Right now to Destiny, and this is the one that's just you, just like Expectations. So, guys, make sure, you fuck with Fola Sheva. He already has Good Times and Better Know featuring Osbeezy out right now. And, more to come. So how can they find you on social media, bro?
Well, on all social platforms is at Fola Sheva. That's FOLASHEVA, all one word. Fola Sheva. Not Shiva, not Shever,
not
Shiver, like none of that. Is Fola Sheva. One time.
So you already know. Big ups Fola Sheva in the building. Thanks for rolling with the boy.
Thank you for having me. And it's a nice platform. I enjoyed this. It didn't feel like an interview. It felt like a discussion.
I like that.
And that's very important for me. Like, look at me now. I feel like I own this place. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I turned them.
You look like you're about to buy 3 Ferraris, bro.
Woo! 3, for my
Ladies and gentlemen, you're still listening to DJ Java on the Jav Thru. Big ups. We had Fola Sheva as the special guest for this show, and it was an amazing vibe. You already know his EP, Fight or Flights, is coming anytime soon. He said November. Gonna be shot by Mr. November, but we're waiting for the vibe. It's Ambermont, a lot of good music. This is Destiny by Fola Sheva. You still listening to DJ Java on the Jav Thru Show.
That's good.
You're listening to the Jav Thru with DJ Java.
I'm sorry, I'm not that perfect
right now.
I'm sorry I never called you back. And heaven knows I asked for patience. Baby, don't tell me you die hard for my love. Give me with dialogue, so why argue? We'll be back here again. Give me with grandma, so why argue? Tell me you die hard for my loving. No hiding that I love you. Girl, we back here again. Cause these times that you show me, girl, I will like to glad you. I'm very sad, very lonely, didn't meet your expectations. I'm sorry, I'm not that perfect. I'm sorry I never called you back.